Have you ever thought maybe you're single because he just doesn't want to commit to you?
I've expressed myself explicitly that I want something serious.
Yeah.
And I want a monogamous relationship, and I want to get married and have kids.
Okay.
And it just hasn't come for me yet, and I'm just praying that the right man will come along.
Do you think it's their fault or maybe your fault why they don't want to commit?
We're probably red flags.
Yeah. Crimson.
I feel like I'm just a very open book, and some people can handle it and some people can't.
More red flags than a Chinese parade.
Okay. I mean, I've always kind of said that, like, if you can't get commitment from a guy, that's the woman's fault. It's not really the guy's fault.
I disagree.
I disagree as
Why do you
well
disagree?
Because some men aren't ready to commit.
And some men come on you so heavy, if you don't meet their demands right that moment, they will cut you off.
Come on, you so heavy.
A man called me today.
Come.
A man called me today and said, if I don't see you tonight, we're fucking done. And I'm like, I just met you. Like, why are these demands on me already?
Because he knows you.
She disagreed. You said you disagreed that when a girl doesn't get commitment, you think it's the guy's fault, not the girl's.
I think it could be both. It depends. Like, a woman could be a red flag and a man's like, that is not my wife that I see in my head. But I also think that, you know, some men might see a woman and be like, that's the girl that I want in the future. But right now, I'm not ready to settle down for her. And there's this thing, like, that's... you guys have probably all heard it. Usually men settle down with the woman that they don't love because at the time that they find their true love, they're not ready to commit. So they end up settling for a bitch that's safe, right? And that's why a lot of people are in unhappy relationships. And that's why everyone gets divorced.
What the fuck? They be settling for they
what the
dummy.
fucking fuck?
The girl that do whatever they say when they say it, how they
exactly.
like.
And then they still be hitting up that bitch that's on their mind like, I love you, girl.
Yes. And then
but they be fucking this other bitch that night. Like, yeah.
I'm with her, but tonight I want to be with you.
Who hurt y'all, man?
Men do
Y'all
not
hurt
leave their dummy.
Y'all are
This
hurt,
is
man.
just
I
the
was in a
reality.
long-term relationship for 5 years, so don't
right.
think that I'm some trick or something.
Okay, let me ask you, just out of curiosity, if a guy went around and he was an incel and he had a really tough time getting girls and girls didn't want to sleep with him, would it be the girl's faults for not having sex with him?
Wait, can you repeat that question?
I said,
please.
if we go ahead and let's apply your logic, right, that it's the opposite gender's fault for not getting committed to. Let's say we have a guy and he can't get laid, he can't get girls don't want him, he can't get, dates or second dates.
He's probably too nice.
There's a plethora of reasons why you can't get laid. That's a multifaceted question.
That's fine. We can make it a multifaceted question. But the point I'm trying to say is, I'm asking you, whose fault is it? Is it the man's fault for not being able to get laid, or is it the women's fault for choosing not to have sex with him?
It's both.
It's
because
both.
he's progressing out qualities that a woman is not attracted to.
Yeah.
And
Like,
she
I have a friend that likes me right now, and like, he's
So how
got
can
it
you
all, but
how
I'm
can
like,
you blame the woman then for not wanting to sleep with him?
You can't blame the woman.
So it's his fault then,
have
correct?
sex with who we want to have
Exactly.
sex with.
So it's his fault then.
It's neither's fault.
It's nobody's fault. It's like energy. It's a connection.
It's either you connect
for
or you
me,
don't.
if I want to have sex with you, it's because like I'm vibing
Okay,
with you.
hold on. Question.
I need you to really listen and understand the question
No,
before you
I
answer.
understood it.
Okay, what was the question I asked?
You asked, is it a man's fault or a woman's fault if a man can't get laid?
Okay,
So it's
but
his
the answer
fault.
you gave me puts the responsibility squarely on the guy.
No, I didn't.
No,
I said it's both. It's both because the woman.
But then I responded to that and I said, well, it's the girl's fault for not wanting to sleep with him?
Well, it kind of depends on who the woman is. To be honest,
How's it her fault?
It depends on what
it's
he's saying.
circumstantial. It's situational.
And where you're at, what time it is, what time of day it is,
How much
where
money
you're
they
trying to
got,
meet,
like
how much money
he
they
has
got,
no
what their
vibe or
job.
energy. Whose fault is it now?
If he has no vibrant energy, that just
His
means that
fault.
we don't mesh.
No.
It's nobody's fault.
You know whose fault it is, but you don't
No,
want to say
it's
it.
not.
His fault.
Why is it my fault that I don't vibe with you?
Exactly. So it's his fault,
It's
right?
nobody's fault. We don't vibe with each other.
It's his fault he's a lame.
Yeah,
Thank
fuck
you.
him. He's fucking
Thank you.
lame.
Thank you.
All right, let's get toxic then.
It's the truth.
We're
Okay,
trying to make
remember,
it equilibrium, and you're trying to make it the guy. Like, we're trying to say it's
the
both.
scenario
If
because
I don't like you, that's not your fault. That's my fault.
the
I don't
scenario
like you.
the scenario I gave was a guy's an incel and he goes out on multiple dates and he deals with multiple women and none of them want to sleep with him. And I'm telling you, whose fault is it? His fault or the
that's
multiple
his fault.
women
He's
that
lame.
decline
It's
him?
him. Obviously, if it's multiple women,
Okay.
it's fucking him.
All right then. So
He's
by
got
that
fucking
logic,
problems.
so by that logic, he can't get a girl to have sex with him. I would argue if a woman can't get a guy to commit to her, it's her fault.
Yeah, you know, like I agree to that. Honestly, like
You triggered my trap card!
there's a red flag somewhere, obviously.
Okay, we gonna move on.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's the same exact thing. Like, men are trying to get sex, women trying to get relationships. I look at it like, if you're a girl and men are coming up to you and giving you opportunities to go on dates and they're trying to court you, right? And you're getting all these options, but you're not able to find a guy within those options. I think as a girl, you're fucking up.
Men
It's
make
just
it
not
too
your
complicated,
soulmate.
though.
Really?
They really do. Like, women,
Really?
all they want is you to take them to dinner, say they're beautiful, listen to what they have to say, and we're all about it. And they do so
Really?
difficult.
It's that easy.
That easy?
You think it's that easy?
I really do. I went on a date with a man. I never met him. We went to a video game bar, played fucking Mario Kart. We had drinks. We vibed.
Where's that guy now then?
Gotcha, bitch!
Oh my god, you guys are ruthless.
He's my number
Well,
one
I'm just saying,
subscriber.
like, oh.
But he doesn't.
I'm dead, bro.
You know what? I'm not gonna put his name out there. He's just a pussy.
See, here's
I'm
the
not
thing.
gonna put his
This is
name
what I
out there
mean when I
because of
say,
where he's at in his life.
and I really, really am glad that you said that, because I've always said this and you just proved my point just now. This is why I don't think men should ever listen to female dating advice. The guy did everything right, and look at him. He's being referred to as a fan. Doesn't
Number
work,
one
man.
subscriber.
No, he's not a fan. Like, I've literally expressed myself to him that I want to spend quality time, and I've texted him that, and like he said, yes, I agree,
Alright.
but he just watches my shit,
You ever
and
watch,
I'm just
you ever watch
confused.
Power?
Like, if a
Hold on,
girl,
stop.
if a girl clearly
hold on, you know the show
communicates,
Power?
I love that
I
show.
want to spend quality time
Yo,
with
yo,
you, and
yo,
I
I'm
like
talking to
you.
you.
Like, what's wrong with
You know
that?
the show Power?
No.
No, babe, I don't.
He went ghost. We can move on.
Oh my god.
Why would he go ghost if
I think
he's
it
still
really
watching
depends on
my
the
stuff?
female.
You said,
giving
you said number one subscriber. Are you on OnlyFans?
No, she's
No.
talking about Instagram.
I'm just talking about Instagram. He's one of my close friends. He watches all my
Subscriber?
stuff.
What the fuck? How you call him a subscriber then? That's like OnlyFans
Because when
stuff.
you post things and you see he's the first one that watches it, girls know what's up.
This
Like,
is why
he's
you
your
don't fuck girls,
subscriber.
guys.
Subscriber.
He's
not a
always
subscriber.
watching your stuff.
Okay.
Okay, I follow her.
Okay.
Different planet, man.
Your close friends, if they're looking at it within 30 seconds,
Saturn?
they're your number one
Saturn,
subscriber.
Saturn, nigga.
I mean, she ain't lying, man.
She's in Pluto.
Whatever.
Thirsty,
All
man.
I'm
Not
saying is,
Saturn.
that's the guy I really
Saturn sounds
want,
boring.
and I'm waiting for him. But like, we had a great date, and he's just a busy man, and I'm gonna be patient.
Did he smash though?
You smashed?
I don't need to exclude that
Yeah,
information.
okay, he smashed.
All
All
right.
right, cool. Okay.
All right.
You're next.